I am no longer SinCityBartender. I've retired, I'm done with it. I am SinCityBARISTA, and I am going to make all the most popular drinks from Starbucks with alcohol. So let's do it. All right, so everybody loves Starbucks. I don't even like coffee. I enjoy most of their little refresher drinks, the dragon fruit, the Pokemon Go Frappuccino, all that good stuff. And I thought, how could you possibly make them better than they already are? Add alcohol. So that's what we're gonna do today. The first drink we're recreating and making even boozier and more delicious is the pink drink. I don't even know if that's their real name. I think it might be the strawberry acai refresher or something like that, but whatever it is, we are making the pink drink boozy and better. So if you want to recreate this one at home, you are going to need gin. I am using strawberry flavored gin, but any is really gonna work. A little bit of triple sec coconut milk, unsweetened. Next, a little bit of cranberry and strawberry juice mixed together. Fresh strawberries for appearance. And then here is the secret ingredient. This is Tazo Passion. It's not actually passion fruit flavor, oddly enough, but it's an herbal infusion with cinnamon, orange peel, and all sorts of good stuff. This is what's gonna make this drink delicious. Let's start with the booze. We're gonna do 1.5 ounces of indigo gin. Oh wait, well, hold up. Indago, because I don't wanna disrespect Snoop Dogg like that. And you know what? Let's bump it up to 2 ounces. It's gonna be a bigger drink. Just 1 ounce of triple sec. Now that should do it for the alcohol. Obviously add more if you are a crippling alcoholic like myself, but we're not going to today. Next, we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of coconut milk. You don't wanna overdo it on that. Whether I'm bartending here, when I was bartending back in a real bar, I always make a mess, it's crazy. Oh, that just fucking smells delicious. We're gonna do 2 ounces of the Tazo Passion. Finally, we're gonna add 2 ounces of the strawberry cranberry, raw cranberry. I don't know, you guys get it. We add our ice. We gotta complete the drink. Let's get some sliced strawberries in here. You can learn a lot of things from me, and most importantly, you can learn how not to cut something. I'm very unsafe. Let's pour our drink. And I mean, not to brag, but that looks spot on. Let's get the strawberries in there, make sure it looks just as beautiful as the one from Starbucks. And no hate, because as a bartender, I put tons of ice in my drinks, but I fucking hate Starbucks and the sheer amount. I mean, they're not doing it for dilution. They just are giving you smaller drinks. That's why they give you so much ice. Check that out. That is the pink drink from Starbucks, and I'm excited. This looks beautiful. Let's see how good it tastes. Oh, that's crazy. It doesn't taste like there's any alcohol in here at all. And that's kind of surprising for 2 reasons. One, I used 3 ounces, but secondly, this Indigo gin, Snoop Dogg's gin, it's fucking garbage. I got it for 15% off and it's still fucking garbage. I'm kind of mad I spent the money on it, but here we are. It actually works very well in this drink, and that is a very, very good start. It's more herbal than I was expecting. I think that comes a lot from the gin and from the Tazo Passion. It's not overly sweet. It's not overly sweet, which is awesome because all my drinks are. It's also the pink drink. I thought I was gonna overdo it on sugar. I actually cut simple syrup out in the copycat recipes I found. They always add simple syrup. I've also never seen a boozy one, so I thought the triple sec would account for that. And it mostly did. This is really well balanced. As someone who's addicted to sugar, it could be a little sweeter. Other than that, an excellent drink, and we are off to a hot start. The pink drink is in the books. So now for the next drink. Now this one is not one I've ever personally ordered. It's a shaken oat milk coffee something. Okay, the official name, if you wanted to go order this at Starbucks, it would be the iced toasted vanilla shaken coffee with oat milk. I don't know, sounds like a lot of hoopla. I'm here to make drinks, and this is one of the most popular ones Starbucks has to offer. So first you're gonna need your oat milk. A little bit of French vanilla syrup. We're using sugar-free because Amaretti always hooks me up with the best. Next you'll need some vanilla vodka. I don't quite have a coffee liqueur that I love, but Shanky's Black Irish Whiskey, amazing, has notes of coffee in there. That's what we're gonna use, because I don't wanna overdo it on the coffee when I already have my hot coffee ready to go. About 6 ounces is gonna do you. So let's add everything to our shaker because this drink is actually shaken at Starbucks. I don't know what that means though, because I've never seen anybody ever shake a drink there. Is it frothed really good? I don't know. But so let's add our 6 ounces of hot coffee to our shaker tin. Oh, this foam, yum yum. Let's do 2 ounces of vanilla vodka. God, I put vanilla vodka in everything. It's just so good. Let's do 2 ounces of Shanky's Whip. Let's do 3 ounces of this, make it creamy without overdoing it. All right, our final ingredient, even though we added vanilla vodka, we want a strong vanilla flavor to this to overpower that coffee that I hate so much. So we're gonna do a full ounce. It's sugar-free, so does it really matter how much we put in there? Although that concept's wild to me. Are you really saying I could drink this whole thing 0 calories? That just doesn't sound right. Throw some ice in our shaker. And I am really gonna like ice the hell out of this because the coffee was hot, so we want to keep as little dilution as possible and just ice the hell out of this thing. Oh, do I have room? No, I don't have room. I put too much fucking ice in it. Oh God. I am making a mess. I'll shake it and then I'll clean up. All right. What is this? We're finishing this drink the way we started it. Messy as hell. Grab your ice, carefully strain it. And look at that. I poured the right amount. You don't take into account the fact that I spilled like half of it all over the place. Let's stir it up, figure out what we got going on here. I call this nice little stir the 2-year-old. Cheers. It tastes like coffee to me. Not really even good coffee. This is gross. I do not like this drink. My girlfriend says that this is how coffee is supposed to taste though, so she thinks I did a great job on this one. I don't. Let's make a less coffee-based drink next. Now we are going to do my favorite Starbucks drink ever. If anyone remembers the glory days of Pokemon Go, Starbucks actually collabed with them and had their own Starbucks Pokemon Go Frappuccino. It was just really fruity, it was purple, it was delicious, and we are gonna make it. So here's what you're gonna need. Raspberry vodka, ice cream, obviously. I have wild berry syrup. You could use raspberry syrup if you wanted to. A little bit of espresso syrup. Now I have a medley here, but I'm actually just gonna pick out frozen blackberries for this. And obviously, some whipped cream. Let's start this one off hot. Let's do 4 ounces of raspberry vodka. Now, fun fact, when Pokemon Go released back in 2016, I was not even 21. So this is gonna taste extra nostalgic and extra boozy. Let's do a full ounce of espresso syrup. I'm a brave one today. Let's smell this though. Let's see. Oh yeah, a full ounce because I wanna be accurate. I liked what they made at Starbucks. This is how we're gonna do it. And believe it or not, this will turn purple. It fucking better. Let's do a full ounce of our wild berry syrup as well. We're gonna get diabetes one day. Let's get it tomorrow. Now we're gonna toss in about half a cup of frozen blackberries. All right, now it's time for the best part, vanilla ice cream. Let's do 3 solid scoops. And these 2 sucked. It's time for the most exciting part. Let's blend this bad boy. Someone send me a new fucking blender. There we are, nice and blended. We got a perfect texture. It smells delicious. You know what? Let's do it. Let's add in some more ice cream and a little bit more wild berry syrup. Why not? Fuck it, let's make it boozier. Let's add an extra shot. Let's add a little bit more syrup. Like I said, we're getting diabetes. Let's see if we can't get it tomorrow. Finish the job we started. Here we go, let's give this a little stir. Yum, yum, yum. Let's top this bad boy with whipped cream. We gotta start with the best part. The whipped cream, delicious. Let's see if the actual drink turned out any good. Yeah. So this one's nice. Well, espresso is more bitter than coffee is, but they're both too bitter for me. This, with all the syrup, all the sugar, it makes it really fucking good while still technically being, you know, like a Frappuccino style cocktail, or in this case, coffee. Really good, really sweet. Blackberry is definitely the most prominent flavor. It's tart. It's perfectly balanced. It's less of a coffee cocktail and more of a milkshake at this point, but despite that, this is delicious. This is nostalgic. It's kind of like a just frozen treat, and I highly, highly recommend making this next summer, playing Pokemon Go. enjoying the times. Let's make another drink. I fucking love sugar. So we're making the delicious dragon drink from Starbucks. It's gonna look a lot like that strawberry drink, except that drink has become disgusting. Coconut milk just separates like that. It's not my fault. That's just, it is what it is. I can't stop it. Here's what we're gonna need. We are going to need this coconut milk again, which is great. So if you wanna make these two drinks, this is gonna be the easiest one. Then I really love this mango agua frescas from Minute Maid, but you can use any mango juice you like. This one's delicious. We're gonna need some white cranberry juice. You can use regular cranberry juice if you want. Orange bitters. I'm using white rum as my spirit of choice in this one. A little bit of dragon fruit syrup. Dragon fruit, it's like a dragon fruit puree that they freeze into cubes, but it's cool. I didn't really have time to go find a good ripe red dragon fruit. For the most part in Vegas, all I see are white ones, so that'll do the trick anyway. Let's start with the liquor this time. 3 ounces of white rum. Now in reality, you could substitute this with a flavored rum, flavored vodka. I just felt like rum would go the best personally with this cocktail. You know, coconut, mango, dragon fruit, it's almost tropical. For this next ingredient, let's do 3 dashes of orange bitters, 3 ounces of coconut milk. Oh my gosh, this reminds me, someone yelled at me. They said my drink was curdled. It was all fruit. Only fruit was in there. There was no milk of any kind, not even, you know, coconut milk. People really don't know what curdled means these days. 2 ounces of our mango refresher and 2 ounces of our white cranberry juice. I don't know what it is, but something about this being just like clear is so cool to me. It makes me like cranberry juice so much more. We're gonna do a full ounce of dragon fruit syrup. Oh, that smells delicious. That's gonna help it give it that amazing deep red magenta color. We're gonna use our hands because we're disgusting like that. Let's give it a shake. Now I've got my glass filled up with ice, but we're also going to add some of the frozen dragon fruit into it, just for the color. Time to pour out our cocktail, and we got the purple. And I know this defeats the purpose of shaking, but let's give this a nice little stir, break up some of these dragon fruit cube things, make the drink just a little bit prettier all around. All right, and that is the dragon refresher. Now this one, I don't know. I think because the pink drink is so popular, I'm used to seeing it all the time, but I think this one might be the most beautiful one yet. Let's try it. Ooh. Yeah, this is the best one yet. For sure. So I love this drink, and that is crazy because honestly, dragon fruit's not that good. But when you use something like these frozen dragon fruit pieces that are from a dragon fruit puree, it's just so much more concentrated and flavorful. And spinning those in the drink, getting the flavor from the dragon fruit syrup we used, it's just all so well balanced, it's so delicious. It doesn't even taste like there's 3 ounces of rum in here, which is crazy. It's really just a harmonious drink, and it tastes just like, and I mean just like, the real thing. I love it. All right, let's make the final cocktail. All right, so the final drink, I had to save the most popular and possibly best, not really in my opinion, but the best for last, the pumpkin spice latte. I mean, if you don't know what this is, I don't know where you live. This is the most popular drink that Starbucks sells every single year. I think they started selling it September 1st now. It's basically starting in August, this drink that's for the fall. I don't know, people love it. Let's make a boozy version. So this one is actually gonna be a little bit more complicated. You're gonna need a lot of shit for this. Pumpkin spice Baileys, a little bit of my favorite vanilla vodka, pumpkin spice syrup. I'm using sugar-free because I'm trying to save myself. You guys know I love sugar, but a little bit of half and half, espresso pod, and a coffee machine. Now this is why people don't make it at home. You need a little bit more tools than everything else I've made in this video, but you could use espresso syrup and you get that same kind of idea. But we're gonna go all out. Let's make this latte. So you'll fill this little thing up with espresso. I don't even know what you call it. I pat it down, make it look nice and smooth. Now we're gonna load it up. We're just gonna do one shot because I don't even like espresso. I don't like coffee. I don't like any of it that much. So we're just gonna do one shot, whatever we get out of this bad boy. So we're making a latte, right? And we're making a real latte. I've been making frappuccinos, macchiatos, whatever. I've been doing the bare minimum, but I'm actually gonna froth the milk for this one because I'm going all out for you guys. Not quite half a cup, but no, that's about half a cup. Half a cup of half and half. And now we're gonna steam it because it looks like this coffee is just finishing up. Now you guys are about to hear the most annoying noise you've ever heard in your lives. This is how we steam the half and half. Now let's start boozing this up. Let's add 1.5 ounces of vanilla vodka. R.I.P. bottle, you're almost gone. Now we already have a little bit of pumpkin syrup going in, but 1 ounce of pumpkin spiced Baileys isn't gonna hurt it. Oh, this is one of their better flavors. Baileys is overrated. I say that most of the time, but that's a good flavor. Now we'll do 1/2 ounce of our sugar-free pumpkin spice syrup. It's time to add our steamed milk here, or half and half in this case. And let's just give that a nice little froth, make sure everything's mixed properly. And that is a fresh pumpkin spice latte. Now I know a lot of people like to put whipped cream on these. A true latte doesn't have any whipped cream. If we iced it, I would understand, but we're not doing that. We're doing this the professional way today. So cheers, this has been a fun series. I hate coffee more than I ever thought before, but let's try this pumpkin spice latte. Yeah, I could drink this one, which is actually surprising because I used a sugar-free syrup, so there's actually 0 sugar in here. 0. Did I? Oh, hold up. In the liqueur and the vodka, there's a little bit of sugar, but not really. Like, compared to my real drinks, this is relatively healthy. I don't know what more you want from me. It's boozy, it's pumpkin-y. That's how you make it at home year-round. It's delicious, it's fun. And yeah, this has been an amazing series. My favorite drink was for sure the dragon drink, followed by the Pokemon Go Frappuccino, the pink drink, and those 3 are just so close, edging each other out by just like points and whatnot. But all 3 delicious drinks. Pumpkin spice latte, you guys know how I feel about coffee. It was as good as a coffee drink could ever be for me. And then the hazelnut, shaken oat milk, blah, 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 blah. Just wasn't that good. I don't know why that's one of the most popular drinks at Starbucks, but it is, so. Hey, I had fun making this series. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I will no longer be SinCityBARISTA. I'll be back to my normal self. Cheers.